Hi and welcome, creatives, kingdom creatives. I believe we are living in exciting times for us as visual artists right here in Barbados. We are sensing a shift. God is doing new things. He's pulling us out from the background and opening doors for us to move forward. But at this critical time, there's a message that keeps ringing in my heart, and I have been paying attention to it. And it's coming from the book of Hebrews chapter 2 verse 1. And I thought to share it with you because it is too critical for us to overlook. And it says, according to the King James Version, therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. I also love the NIV version, and it says, we must pay the most careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. So, two things that is really getting my mind is that we have to give earnest heed to the things we have heard, and that if we don't give heed to it, we can drift away. And that's my concern. I don't want us to drift away or meander away from what God has been saying to us, what God has been revealing to us. I know sometimes as artists, we are asking questions and we are asking God, should I do this? Should I do that? Or how should I do it? Should I be concerned about my art sales? How do I balance that with my work as a kingdom person? And the reality is this, that God has already answered these questions. And sometimes, you know what? God has opened opportunities, programs, online mentorship, and I dare say our mentorship program, it is time to reign kingdom creatives, where we discuss so many pertinent points for creatives and how we reign and how we excel and sustain it. But the question is, am I taking good note? Are we taking careful notes so that we know how to act? How not just act, but how to act on them. You see, you can have the solutions, but if you're not paying attention to the solution and making sure we act on them, then we can easily slip away. And I always believe that the degree to which we let God's words slip will determine the degree to which we drift away from His purpose. And I believe it is in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, and it says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that we may run, that he may run that reads it. And this is not just about writing alone, but it's about being able to record, to remember. It is about being able to respond intentionally to what we heard. And I believe in this critical time where there is a shift, where there's a greater revelation, kingdom creatives, we have to guard the words and the revelation that God is giving to us. We have to pay close and careful attention to what He has already spoken. We don't want to just hear more, but have we been acting on what we heard? I encourage you, as I encourage myself too, don't let distraction interfere with you. What could interfere with your progress? Is it doubt? Is it delay? Too many voices you're listening to at the same time? Well, I'm going to encourage you. Don't let none of the above cause you to miss out on God's divine blueprint for this moment in time. I want to urge you with prayer, and as Paul will put it, with supplication, press forward, stay focused, and remember, the promises of the Lord are always yes and amen. So let nothing stop you from agreeing with His divine promise of hope and beauty through your art for His own purpose. So think about these things, pray about it, and let's see how we can intentionally progress and move forward peacefully. Blessings until next time.